Good morning everyone and welcome to the Sinhala and Tamil Avurudhu Assembly. Our intention today is to make you feel the dawn of the Sinhala and Tamil New Year and bring the festive feeling as we all enjoyed in our Avurudhu assemblies in school. The Sinhala and Tamil New Year is a well-celebrated cultural festival that brings all Lankans together from all parts of the world. From numerous observances and traditions to delicious mouth-watering sweetmeats and fun activities, this time of year offers all Sri Lankans a chance to offer gratitude to the near and dear ones and ask for forgiveness for the past misdeeds and celebrate as one family.
Celebrated time of Sri Lanka. The Aluth Avurudhu or Putthandu, which is celebrated in many homes, mainly Hindu and Buddhist. It is believed that the sun moves from the zodiac sign Pisces to Aries, marking the end of the harvest season. The pleasant call of the Asian quail, also known as koha, can be heard throughout the month of April, reminding us the dawn of the new year.
Now, the senior choir presents Avurudhu Avila.
Preparations for the new year are done well in advance over here in Sri Lanka. From cleaning and repainting their households to buying new clothes for a family member and preparing traditional sweetmeats, the chores are endless. The purchase of the new clay pot is also considered to be an important tradition.
The ending of the old year and the beginning of the new year take place several hours apart from one another. This time is known as the Nonagathaya, and according to traditions, Sri Lankans are encouraged to refrain from routine actions and engage solely in religious activities during this transition time. This period is known as the Punya Kalaya, and people stop all their day-to-day activities and go to the temple in order to get merit and blessings from the priests.
Auspicious time arrives, the new year is welcomed with the lighting of the hearth and the boiling of fresh milk in the newly purchased clay pot, which is a symbol of prosperity. The spilling of the milk from all sides of the pot is considered to bring good luck for the entire family. The milk rice is prepared and the meal is partaken at an auspicious time with a series of traditional food such as kebum, kokis, asmi, penny balalu and adirasa.
Now we have a Sri Lankan folk dance done by the Oriental Dance Group.
Hiru deviyo aluth vela wadinewa bata buratin natu kotu saru karanawa subanakatata satutin eka hitakata avudin dasata pura sina piri elasiritata mul dena denawa Sina pirennai ආයු වර්ණ සැප වැඩි වෙන්නයි කරන කියන සැමයිතු වෙන්නයි සතුට සැපත කිරීදිරෙන්නයි අවුරුදු වසන්තේ ඇවිදින් දසන්තේ අවුරුදු නැකත ලබා සිරිසිත දසත පිරේ අවුරුදු වසන්තේ ඇවිදින් දසන්තේ අවුරුදු නැකත ලබා සිරිසිත දසත පිරේ දයට සිරිය වැඩේවා සියලු සතට තිරිය ලැබේවා සිතට ගතට සැපත දැනේවා නිරෝගී සුවයෙන් බැබලේවා අවුරුදු වසන්තේ ඇවිදින් දසන්තේ අවුරුදු නැකත ලබා සිරිසිත දසත පිරේ අවුරුදු වසන්තේ ඇවිදින් දසන්තේ අවුරුදු නැකත ලබා සිරිසිත දසත පිරේ
At auspicious occasions, elders are greeted with a sheaf of betel leaves. The elders offer the children money wrapped in a betel leaf and give them their blessings for the coming year. Exchanging money in a symbolic manner such as this is a ritual called Ganudenu. After the basic rituals are complete, people visit their relatives and plates full of sweets are exchanged between friends and neighbors. Simple gestures such as this symbolize unity between us all without any boundaries. Even business transactions are carried out specifically during this time to seek blessings for successfulness.
Then people engage in celebrations with a range of games involving the entire community, like Kottapora, Kana Mutti, which is pot breaking, pole climbing, sack races, tug-of-war, kart races, and kabaddi, to name a few traditional games. Children and adults from the community gather to take part in games upholding the entire locality.
In Tamil households, as the festive day adorns, chores like scrubbing, cleaning, getting rid of old items, as it is believed that the goddess Lakshmi resides and visits in a clean house and showers her blessings to the family. At the dawn of the new year, families collect a holy water called Maruthanir, which is a mix of herbal leaves and flowers. Later, a pot of milk is boiled to make pongal, a sweetened rice which is made during festivals at Hindu homes.
Now we have a dance offered for Lord Ganesh.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
Sri Lankan Tamils observe the traditional New Year in April with the first transaction called Kai Vishesham. During this transaction, children pay their elders respect and the elders gift them money and give them their blessings in return. Later in the day, families enjoy a feast which includes a special dish called Mangai Pachadi. It is prepared with a variety of flavors and made of sweet jaggery, bitter neem, raw mango, astringent mustard, and red chilies.
The New Year Puja is a ceremony conducted to thank the gods for the previous year. Typically, the lady of the family sets up the kumbam, a silver pot with coconuts on top, adorned with mango leaves on the side, in the prayer room. Once the ceremonies at home finish, families visit temples during the Punya Kalam, which is a specific time of day considered ideal for visiting temples and being involved in spiritual activities. Towards the evening, various games like Pothan Kai, a game played with coconuts, Uriyadi, pot breaking, pole climbing, and tug of war are conducted amongst the neighbouring communities. These fun-filled activities are a way of promoting kinships amidst neighbouring and other people from the locality.
We perceive Sinhala and Tamil New Year traditions of both Buddhists and Hindus have many similarities. This shows us that there is no divergence in any caste, creed or race, and this is one factor that has tightened the bonds between the multi-ethnic communities living in this small island and will always make us live in harmony and be united as Sri Lankans. ඔබ සැමට සුබ අලුත් අවුරුද්දක් වේවා.
Now I would like to invite our principal, Sir Harshna Pereira, to say a few words.
Vice Principal Mrs. Sandra Gomez, Director of Studies Mr. Padmanathan, Heads of Section, Heads of Departments, Members of Staff, and my dear ladies and gentlemen of AIS. Welcome to this Sinhala and Tamil New Year Assembly, which has been organized by the students with the collaboration of the staff of Asian International School. This year, we are having this assembly online, and it is a reflection of the general way in which we have conducted our affairs during this whole entire academic year. In a sense, we should be pleased that we can have an assembly at least joined together online, and with some of our students now gradually getting back to school. I'm indeed thankful to the Interfaith Society, the teachers in charge, and all the students who have worked hard to combine and put this assembly together. Dear children, the Sinhala and Tamil New Year, or the Avurudhu, or the Sinhala Hindu Avurudhu that we speak of, is a cultural event and a date of cultural significance to this country. A few other countries in South Asia also mark this turn of the new year, but to those of us living in Sri Lanka, the Avurudhu celebration has been a very special event marked every year. It coincides with a time of renewal and revival in the entire environment. Flowers will be in bloom. Fruits such as mangoes in particular will ripen during this time. All in all, this is the time of general harvesting and general bearing of fruit. And that's an appropriate time for us to mark a new beginning. So therefore, even though we follow a calendar which starts from January, traditionally for those of us who are in Sri Lanka, whether we are Buddhists or Hindus, irrespective of whether we are Buddhists or Hindus, we have always been marking the new year as a time of revival and renewing. So this year, even though the celebrations will be much less, even though the festivities will be much less, we should not forget the significance of this time of new beginning. And also, events such as these are also a time for families and friends to get together. It marks the time where old friendships are renewed, when forgiving and forgetting is given priority, where people come together and unite despite the differences and putting aside their differences. So all in all, this is an event which signifies unity. It is a day which signifies the celebration of diversity. And certainly to all of us, it should be a date for new beginnings. So I hope, even as we now try to adjust ourselves to the new normal, that we make use of the Sinhala and Tamil New Year to reflect on the year that is past, which was riddled with a lot of challenges, which was riddled with a lot of setbacks. And we hope that we can turn a corner with the dawn of the new year this April. I wish all the students and their families a joyful and prosperous new year. To the AIS community, I sincerely wish that this will be an year where we can be fruitful and productive in all our endeavors, adjusting to the new way of life, overcoming challenges, but being embracing change. In embracing change, that we will all look at the new year and the new term that will commence very soon as an opportunity for a new beginning. And I also take this opportunity to wish all of you a happy break, and let's hope that when we rejoin, we will be able to rekindle our friendships and be further strengthened in our resolve to march on to even greater heights. I wish you all a prosperous and joyful new year. Thank you.